Atlantikbasis 96, Anflug 671. Landeerlaubnis erteilt in Landebucht 5.
Willkommen in Europa. Hier regnet es immer.
Wirklich? Müssen traurige Leute hier sein.
Tja, die Leute auf dem Kontinent weinen den ganzen Tag.
Endlich. Ich kann es kaum erwarten, in trockene Sachen zu kommen.
Sind Sie die 3 Soldaten von West Point? Gut, dann folgen Sie mir bitte.
Hey, was für ein Service, man wartet schon auf uns.
Das ist mir fast schon zu aufmerksam.
Auf wichtige Leute passt man am besten auf. Sieht es von der Seite.
Europe is now part of the trade network of the Bergfest Corporation. Nobody understands why an American company with connections to the upper echelons of the UN trade with the enemy, but maybe as military guys should stay clear of politics. Instead, let's see how we can drive up prices for the enemy. Be the first one to find the new trade center and make a couple of deals. Mission objectives: reach the trade center, buy a few units. Welcome back to Akte Europa. And hey, we actually start with the base for once. Let's get a bunch of transporters here. And let's start transporting. We're also going to do some trading in this mission here, but we'll get to that. So the briefing tells you to rush towards the trade post that is here, but the trade post is actually under enemy control. It's right in the middle of the enemy base. You cannot just take that trade post. It's not going to work. So let's come over here, please. And let's see that we also get ourselves some weapons parts here, because we're going to need those. And we're also going to need a lot of Shangan tanks. Or at least, well, that's still one of our better options at the moment. So let's spam those for a hot second here. You can please capture me this. And one of you go up on this hill here. There we go. Over here, there's a depot here. Okay. Then we're probably going to get another transporter here already. And you can come over here, please. Looks like Green is not keen on us having control of this particular area here. So let's just hang out here and try to kill as many of them as we can. Maybe just stay here. It looks like they changed their mind on that one for the time being. There we go. So we're coming. Can we produce a couple more of these guys here? Hopefully we can. Let's get you over here as well. I think, there we go. So now we get another side objective here. We're supposed to intercept a special transport. So we'll see what we can do about that. Okay, you here move slightly south so this guy can actually access. Okay, you here move slightly south so this guy here can actually access our factory here. That would be nice. So the transport here, it's another objective that's not really like worth pursuing, because what happens is the transport's here, but half, actually maybe it is worth pursuing, because now it's actually coming through here, because half the time it doesn't do that, it just goes through the enemy, into the enemy base, and now it's trying to escape. So something, there we go. Oh wow, that actually worked. I'm astonished that worked. Okay, so let's produce a bunch more of you, and by a bunch more of you I mean one. Okay, let's see, can we hold the line here? Actually, well, we sorta did. Look at that. The reason why I was so surprised was because previously when I had attempted this, the transport would just manifest into existence, and that was kind of it. Also, did we lose our transport here from that factory? I think we may have. Doing battle here. Okay, that's okay, we can. Can redo that. Now, factories are not producing a whole lot here, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure we have the resources to upgrade all of them. This one here is a bit better actually, even like one howl here should give us a good amount of vehicles to work with here. But let's see whether we can hold the line here, that's the real question. However, we do have some of you guys here, but I really want to repair you fully. Otherwise, probably just gonna get yourself destroyed again. And there comes a lot of green. That is a lot of green. Too much green, one could say. Okay, let's hide on the mountain here. Whoops, didn't mean to transport you. Never mind. Wait, how did that work out? Can expect that to be a loss, but never mind. I'll take it. Oh, I don't actually have enough chassis parts this time. I'm just used to weapon parts always being the bottleneck. I didn't even pay attention to that, but sure. Sure, whatever. Come over here. Oh, here they come again. Look how much more stuff the AI can afford. Yeah, I'm struggling to get like 5-6 tanks per wave here, but they just build. Look how much they build. Yeah, I'm not sure this is gonna work out. But then they retreat. It's interesting. If you wanna use that term. Also, it seems, oh, we don't have enough power. Okay, so maybe, in that case, what's the deal here? Okay, so now we have enough power. Okay, I didn't actually realize that we had power issues here. I think in that case, maybe we should just give up on one of these. On one of these facilities here. Yeah, I didn't notice that, but anyway. Okay, sure, we can do that. Well, you walk over there and you just hang out here. Okay, great, now they're coming again. what they're going to do this time. Maybe just hang out here. That's okay. I guess I'd rather have 3 actually working structures than a couple of broken ones. Let's see. Actually, you should not come back there for the time being. Just hang out here or whatever. Those guys destroyed one another. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay, so they interrogated the agent. So there are 2 VIPs in this area. At the Plaza Hotel. Okay. So one of them is the boss of Gonzal Industries. Okay, so they want to make like secret plans with an unknown party. Okay. Okay, we have to murder all the whips and blow up the hotel. I guess we can do that at one point. I was feeling the Eidos actually want to capture this factory here. They just kind of grace it occasionally. That counts as they having tried to capture it, I guess. But that's fine. So now chassis parts are the... So we don't actually need that second weapons factory because chassis parts are really the bottleneck we have here. But that's fine. We'll make do with what we have here for the time being. There we go. Not sure whether it's worth holding the line here, but maybe if you don't like hang out here, maybe we provoke the ILS, who knows. Yeah, whichever one it is, we need to build up a bit of a force here anyway. You're still hanging out here. Yeah, not sure I need you there. If they get through here with any significant amount of forces, then we're probably doomed anyway. But yeah, we're gonna blow up that Plaza Hotel here and murder everyone. There doesn't seem to be a time limit on that one, as far as I understand, but you never know. Okay. Yeah, so you can see in this factory here, it only has 25 out of 30 like energy units. So that's why taking away that one actually slowed production for us. Which is, to be honest, kind of slow here anyway, even with power. Even with the power being what it is. So get another one of you here. We're gonna slowly build up our little tank force here. And we're about even on eliminated units. And not much infantry here in this mission so far, which I guess is good. Yeah, it seems like green's sort of quiet, so maybe they actually stay quiet if you don't get too close to their territory. Because it seems like the enemy actually has like a defined territory on the map where they don't like you to be. So if that's the case, then yeah, we can just hang out here. And nope, the enemy is approaching somewhere. I'm not sure where, but we'll find out at one point. Okay, it's purple again. Okay, so now they're withdrawing. Yeah, these guys here they're a bit odd. So what I'd observed before was that, so are they actually capturing the factory here? You know what, I don't really care, because yeah, I should move over there and try to eliminate these guys here. And I could try to do that while we're at it, but don't need to, so don't interfere with my stuff later. Actually outrange these guys here by enough of a margin that they don't fight back properly. I kind of want the factory just for vision. Anyway, take a little bit of a step back here, and you guys will get yourself fixed here. Yeah, so it's nice to have the factory just for vision. Yeah, so what happened a couple of times I tried this before was, so the convoy manifests here. They don't roll in from the edge of the map or anything, they just appear themselves into existence, and then the transport immediately goes south instead of going through this territory here, and then it's almost impossible to intercept it because there's a lot of green forces, and you get like 5 seconds, then you lose the submission, also called an undermission. And it's such a strange choice to just have the transport appear. There's like no warning or anything. You have no idea where the transport's actually supposed to be, and you kind of need map knowledge to even stand a chance here, which, yeah, I can understand it's like this era of gaming here, but it still feels a bit weird. So should we actually capture this back just so... Oh, so now it's neutral because I eliminated purple, I see. Yeah, or magenta. That's actually kind of funny. Also, green seems to be fairly quiet, which I guess is good for me right now, but they could also amass a huge army or something, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I'm not sure, should I improve this factory here? Yeah, it's gonna cost me a bit of resources, but I'm not sure it's actually worth it. Okay, you come over here. Let's see. And you please gather over here. Here we go. This is a decent force. I think we can at least stop one of Green's advances this way, even if we are maybe not able to actually stop Green. I'm not sure how much power Green has, because like the power share, they could have generators, those like player specific. But I kind of want them to capture this factory just so production slow down, because that would actually give them quite a bit. Nope, still waiting for chassis pads here, but that's fine. Yeah, maybe they should have given me like a second factory like that. Even though, then again, I'm not sure how necessary that is. Because if that happened, we'd have the same drama we'd have here now, and then we probably have like a too small supply of weapons parts. Oh well. This is actually quite a nice mountain. What I could do here is get a radar scout. And it's gonna cost me chassis parts as well, but whatever. You here, the giant rucksack, you please climb this mountain here. Yeah, the radar scout's basically just a unit with a good sight radius. That's kind of all it is. But that's cool. We need people like that. And it's got a huge rucksack, which I guess has radar equipment. You can see the radius is also pretty good, and like on top of a mountain like this, gives you a decent amount of vision here. Even though the cones are kind of oval shaped, so you don't get more vision into the eastern direction here than north and south. But it could also be just the sort of isometric design here in some ways, like the buildings and the cliffs, but actually not really. It's whatever, you know what I mean. So, what's the deal? Oh man, we can almost afford 2 vehicles. So let's see that we get a couple more of you here going. And I'm kind of wondering how much stuff Green still has left. Because usually what happens, they either start with a bunch of units, they produce eagerly, and at one point they hit a bottleneck as well. And then it's going to take them a while to basically build up an army again. and they kind of fall into a bit of a slump. We had that with the red faction and the mission we had to build a bridge where, so you build a bridge, they come at you with like 100 tanks, and then at one point they slow down a little bit. So the AI is limited by production and whatnot. They don't seem to be as limited as the player in some ways, but oh well. I think it's also because they have some cheats. I think the AI has map vision, but at the same time, I don't think, let's say if a unit attacks you, I think it actually needs vision on you. So that individual unit, not the AI as such. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. Doesn't matter too much. Also, what's this rocket here? Who knows? Guess these mountains here might make for a good like lookout position as well. Yeah, we could actually try that too. Just don't want to get surprised here. Let's get another radar scout. I mean, they're not that expensive, and we have plenty of terranium left in that factory, so we're not gonna run out of parts anytime soon. Like out of the potential to make parts, let's put it that way. But you come over here. Well, it seems they are kind of quiet now. I'm not sure whether it's good or bad, because that means they probably have time to amass forces, but that also means I could have time to amass forces, which I'm doing. But while massing is a little bit relative here. This guy's actually kind of fast, not that as slow as I thought. Okay. So we actually have... Are you just gonna come for this guy here now? I'm not sure. So we have the Plaza Hotel here. Okay, let's see. Haven't fixed many of their guys. I'm not sure the AI ever fixes any of their stuff. I think there's uses and then it dies. Well, that guy is retreating, but it doesn't really mean much. Occasionally they waddle back and forth. They're still coming. But not anymore. Okay. Actually, well, I guess that guy is. That's cool. We can get a couple more of you here to repair yourselves. Yeah, I'm not sure whether that was an actual attack wave or whether it just decided we don't like this radar scout here, so let's kill that guy specifically. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. So, weren't you supposed to get yourself fixed here? Or maybe someone else in the way here, whatever. There you go. Yeah, you get yourself fixed here. You come over here. I think I may actually have lost less guys here than assembled. The ratio here of enemy units destroyed and my units destroyed is definitely my favor. But here we go. We still have to see whether this is enough. So you could try to slowly creep forward to the Plaza Hotel here. And then see what that gets us. So is that submission still active? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so you here will just hang out here. I'm just going to inch forward slightly. No, they still don't like that. Still have plenty of forces here, but if they trickle in like this, things are a little bit easier for me. But no, look, they still have a huge army. But I think a lot of these guys are also guys that retreated last time because they already... Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, don't do it. It vaguely feels like the enemy is getting a bit weaker, but I could just be imagining that. They still seem to have a little trouble. Replacing their casualties for the time being. 3 more guys here. Okay, so let's line you up here. Oh, you still exist? Okay, sure. Let's see. Who's in here? That's actually 3 guys. No, they're coming after me quite steadily. Maybe that's actually better. if I don't give them the time to actually amass more forces. Instead, they just build a vehicle, come after me, and that's it. So you hang out here. Two more of you. And then we can also send out all of you. That's another 5 guys. Everyone's favorite burger chain. Actually not sure about 5 guys, only been to 1 5 guys there against Swansea. It was pretty decent, but I don't remember it particularly fondly. Anyway, Plaza Hotel's here, so I guess we're gonna blow that up. And then see how that goes. But before we do that, we're gonna inch a little bit further forward. Whoops, you are not supposed to be part of that group. You can stay here. Okay, so their base is actually right here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is going to do the usual. We're not going to occupy it just now because I'm not sure whether that ends the mission. Instead, we're going to hang out here and harass all their transports. Yes, and then when they build new ones, they will also get destroyed. In the meantime, you here are going to destroy the structure. Oh snap. Okay, excellent. We got 800 credits for assassinating a businessman, which I'm pretty sure is a war crime. But what do I know? Maybe it's not a war crime in the 21st century anymore. Who knows? So anyway, this should all be good now. Yeah, I think they're just completely out of juice, which is great. Okay, so here we have a trade post, and as soon as we have a unit here, we can communicate with the trade organization. So let's do that at one point. But yeah, first you occupy me this. You can kind of check out the rest of their base here, which is going to be my base in the near future. Why can you build all this stuff here all of a sudden? What's the deal with that? Is it because I tried to occupy stuff here? Yeah, so I would occupy the base, but I'm not sure it's a wise idea because I think there's a non-zero chance that that's going to result in us winning the mission. Because I'm not sure about the win condition, because this game here is not great about actually letting you know what the hell you're supposed to do to end a respective mission. There's still a transporter here, that's fine. You occupy me this, and there's power plants here. That's nice, but as noted before, those are neutral. So let's... Yeah, I'm not sure where they got those resources from to occupy that stuff, but oh, well, they've got another unit here. That's fine though. You can run into my comparably fresh guys here. There we go. But you go south here. I want to see whether there's anything of interest. Okay, so these have all stopped because we don't have enough power. Like, not nearly enough power for these. Okay, but now on to the main event. Yes, you go on here. Okay, so you can establish new units from a list here. And then we can buy these units here. So we can get like an armored tank here. That is extremely expensive, but also has 2 promotions already. So that's quite interesting. Got a medium tank here, also expensive, but it has 3 promotions. Because it comes with a plant here, a radar installer, a light tank here. I think I actually have access to the radar installer here. And yeah, so of course these all cost money. So there's that. Well, I can actually sell units here. It doesn't seem like it, at least not at this point here. We also have the explosive present here, which is an iron seeker. That's basically a unit that seeks out iron to other vehicles. You've got a cannon jeep here, which I guess just the cannon on wheels. Anything else of interest here? Doesn't seem like it. No, just radar installers, but we do have some fairly elite units here. Let's see how good are you actually. You've got the cannon, of course. You've got the double chain gun here. Yeah, I'm kind of curious how good these promoted units are compared to everybody else. We've got the armored tank here. I guess that one is on. It's on armored wheels. It's got a shield. I guess to increase the defense. Got the heavy cannon. So that one seems. It doesn't actually tell you how much damage they deal because that's a property of the weapon, not the vehicle. But that's a bit unfortunate. I think they really should do that. Just saying. So regarding the trade center. So in the trade center, we can buy these units here. And we can actually transfer units from now on to future missions. And not only that, but all the other units we have at the end of this mission here will get reimbursed for this. It's not gonna be a whole lot of money unless the units have promotion. You can see that here. Units are generally worth only a couple $100 unless they have a promotion, like the radar installer is worth a bit more. We do have like the medium tank here. That one's worth a lot because there's 3 promotions. And the promotions carry over as well, so you can have units that are considerably more powerful than your average unit here. We could actually see whether... Actually, we do have a radar thrower here. So, let's see, what kind of... Okay, can't put that on wheels. So we're gonna need something a little bit better for that. So we could put that on like a spiker, I guess, if you really want that. I don't think this really matters, but yeah, let's generate one of you here. So we could use this guy here to just use up some of our special parts here, because we've got quite a lot of those actually. So let's... Okay, depot's full. That's fine. You all come out of here. Here we go. Then get out of the way of my transports here, because we don't want to stop the resource flow, and let's build a couple of you here. And then we're gonna get at least a little bit of money by the end of the mission here. We don't really need that many radar throwers, but if it's just to turn them into cash later, we may as well take that opportunity because... Okay, so that's just a little bit of an explanation that these guys here can like install local radars, which I guess is nice. So you here, what was your job actually? You may have been the guy I had in the factory. Yeah, seems like it's here. Yeah, okay. I guess because I lost that post here, which I guess I could reconquer, but then am I gonna have enough power for that? No, I'm still not gonna have enough power for that, am I? Oh well. Anyway, we could also get some double chain gun tanks here. Now like chassis parts are kind of a limiting factor here. But yeah, the more units we have at the end of the mission, the more money we get. But still only going to be a couple hundred credits, but that's still better than nothing. And we may as well take that opportunity. Question is also, do we want any of these units here to help us out for the next mission here? So because it's like this medium tank here, it's like twice as expensive, but it does have 1 promotion. It doesn't actually tell you how much that does, but there are more. But this one here does have a shield and it's got armored wheels, so this is quite a bit better than anything we actually have access to at the moment. But yeah, just for the mission objective, you only need to purchase just like 1 unit here, and then we can end the mission here. So I have to decide on that. And you also have to capture or enemy buildings afterwards, so they do tell you that then. But yeah, by the time you're here, you should have been able to overcome the enemy anyway, so that shouldn't be much of a shock afterwards, shouldn't it? Let's capture this base here, because there could be some resources in it as well. And let's see. Got some more resources here, so we can just produce a whole bunch more cannon tanks. Do something with our supplies here. And once... I think these guys here are probably out of ammunition, because the ammunitions factory didn't actually have any material left. What I also did is I switch off the special parts factory because we'll have enough of these special parts here, and went with this many instead. Yeah, they've got a lot of chassis and special parts here, but no weapons parts. That's fine with me. We can let's produce a whole bunch of radar throwers here, and then turn those into money, even if indirectly. We're also gonna need some units for the next mission, because at the start we're not gonna be supplied with a whole lot of material. So you come over here, and I think I was going to do here. Sure, produce a couple more of you, and then I think we're gonna wrap this up. So let's see. They've got yeah, exposed gift. I don't think we need that. They do have the armored tank. That one's pretty tough. I kind of like that one. They also have like the medium tank, especially because the armored tank, that stuff I don't access. The stuff I don't have access to yet, which is kind of neat. So I think we're gonna buy that guy. It's pretty expensive, but then again, if I can keep this guy here alive, it's also going to be quite a useful asset. And I do have a fair amount of money now. Okay. Let's wait for the delivery here. There we go. Alright. So now we have to conquer the entire area, but we've already done that, so we're just gonna win after this here. Here's our new and exciting heavy tank. There we go. So didn't actually lose that many units, because I think green only had like 3 waves or so, and that was basically it. Fulfilled all the submissions, and here, this is the transfer menu. So we're now gonna get almost 3,000 credits for all these units, but the units we actually transfer are going to be subtracted from that here. So let's just go, should we go with, so we can stick with chain guns here, or should we go with cannons? I'm not sure. So if we compare you here to, there's actually a comparison menu here, which I think is pretty useful. So here, chain gun cannon, tracks here, a bit faster now. Range is actually quite a bit better, so maybe we're gonna go with the chain gun guys. They can only take 2 more units along anyway, so there's only so much firepower we can transfer here. And I think a maximum amount, I'm not sure how many units you can actually take in the final missions. Might only be like 5 to 10, probably at the lower end, we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. We still get 2,628 credits for the rest of our units, so the spam was worth it. Take care.